Hello, welcome back for yet another game of Twilight Struggle with your pal Frantzypantz. Today we take on Michael Mitchell in an ITSL match, and there he is. We are 6-4-1, so after a pretty rough, mediocre rough start to the season, we have gotten on the winning side of things and are continuing, hopefully continuing, our upward trajectory. Okay. This looks like a clear no, not purge. A clear Marshall Plan headline. Looking at purge as I'm thinking Marshall Plan. We do have Vietnam Revolt's Age of Scoring, so hopefully we can get that off for nothing. Um, yeah, yeah, we don't know where SocGovs is. I think it's fine to do things this way. Okay, so let's go ahead. Headline Marshall Plan. We are not getting purged ourselves, so that's good. We don't really have a card for blockade. We could event containment. We're also not getting purged next turn either, so I think I can hold blockade. He's going to know what we're headlining here. It's pretty obvious. I don't think I've played Michael. Nope. At least not on this account. I do have a couple alternate accounts I play occasionally. This is the one I use for most of my rated games these days. Wow, Independent Reds? Uh, that doesn't necessarily mean he has a bad hand. He might have been worried about defectors. Could have also just been worried about, um, yeah, worried about defectors. Or he has a bad hand, or he has some big ops. You don't want to headline U.S. Japan or anything like that, but that's kind of encouraging for us. I mean, very strange headline. Got it out of the way anyway. No harm, no foul with Indy Reds. Yeah, could event this. We might get 4 ops from it if you count blockading Vietnam revolts, because that's 1 AR, but 2 ops worth. Okay, Formosan gone. I think I like playing Purge now. Let's do 1. Maybe we just need 3 here. I think that's better. Ideally 2 ops, but I don't want to play Cambridge 5 when we're holding Asia scoring. And I don't want to give Vietnam revolts at this very moment. Okay, he's cooing again right away. And missing. Which means that we can coup. I think I like cooing around back here. It's a little bit scary because he could do a decall and get Dom. But I think I like this. Okay, now he'll probably just coup that right back, and we can drop Asia. Yeah, we might lose Lebanon, but if he coups that right back, that's kind of okay. All our ops are gone, more or less. Yeah, if he decalls here, we're in trouble. Could take Pakistan, risking IP war. No, he's going to coup. That's okay. Oh, that's active too, though. Got to keep that in mind. All right, big roll there. Nice. We drop Asia now for -1. And he is ahead here. But that's great. NATO active already, so hopefully we'll get a few points with special relationship or force him to space that instead of NORAD or something else. We want to take Lebanon here. We also definitely want to take Libya before Nasser happens. And we want to overprotect France. But I only have 5 ops here, so I'm not going to be able to do all the things I want to do. Korean War is going to Lebanon. Okay. Yep. Uh, uh, I might Spacian on revolts because I don't want to give him access to Thailand. And I want to overprotect France. I think that's more important at the moment. 4 blue cards already removed. But again, I don't. This is fine. Okay, well, we get a point back from that. So we lose a point to Asia, and we gain a point from Middle East. All right, let's space this. That's good. And I know holding this means we can't, unless he gives China here or something, we can't hold either decall or destall if we draw them. But I think that's worth it. Yeah, we used a big coup here. I don't know. I think we did all right with that. We just ran out of ops, as I said. France is so weak. If I draw defectors and I don't draw Europe scoring, it'll be kind of scary because I might end up inadvertently defectoring Europe. But then again, if I draw all the Europe attack cards, I'll know he can't do anything about it. But there's so many red cards out there, and there's decall. Okay, so he could have finagled his way into an Asia play here, but did not choose to do that. I think we're just going to do this. He doesn't have access. Maybe this is better, even though it's been scored. I don't think so. I think I like France better. Okay, so we have 2 of the 3 access cards. We can. Oh, we have so many bad cards here, though. All right, Truman in the discard pile. He already played decall, so I wasn't going to draw that anyway. I think we just blockade here. With Red Scare Purge gone. This is not going to come back to bite us, other than the fact we're giving up destall. Now, it's going to be a problem, though, if he has De Gaulle and... Okay, he's dropping. Does not have good cards. What did he... Okay, I'm curious as to what he had in his hand last time, looking back. He didn't want to get defectored. He could have headlined decall, I guess, but yeah, not turn one. I guess Independent Reds wasn't too bad there. Definitely don't want to headline Middle East. Yeah, not the greatest hand, for sure. All right, if he coups here, I think we take Thailand with Warsaw Pact, because he can't stop Dom with the ops that we give him from Warsaw Pact. If he doesn't coup, then we could coup here, or if he like takes Thailand and moves into Zaire, that'd probably be the best move. He could also have CIA. Be thinking about giving that up. Let us coup here. We might even miss if he does let us do that. We'll get Milops, regardless of what happens with IP war. I bet he's thinking about CIA. Okay, I did blockade and D-stalls out. Disappointing as it is, that is... Okay, he's going to influence with duck and cover. Yeah, and take... All of that makes sense to me. Now I want to do this. Korean War is out, so we can make sure we get Milops and he doesn't. And I think I'm okay playing these other cards. He could also have 5-year plan in Europe here, which is annoying, but that just is what it is. But spacing this, I think, is okay. Okay, now we'll get to double space. Holding nothing, so I will space socialist governments because I'd rather Suez and Warsaw don't come back. Probably space socialist governments right away, just because, unless there's something urgent I need to do, but I don't see much. Poking Thailand is pretty good, but he might overprotect it right here. Yeah, just have to deal with the bad Asia. Okay, socialist government's gone, so we're going to get rid of Suez and Warsaw. We're going to event IP war, and we're going to give up Romanian. Okay, so the only red cards left, Nasser, Kamakan, de Gaulle. He headlined defectors, so he wasn't worried about defectors. So I'm guessing that means he doesn't have de Gaulle or Nasser. Probably not even captured Nazis. Okay. Not going to be able to stop is Asia. Oh, I love it. I love it. Gonna spend China to take those two. We're going to do that, so now de Gaulle is not even a threat to us. Though, again, I suspect he has 5-year plan, but that's okay. Let's get rid of that. I would love for him to give CIA and for us to roll well. There's no guarantee of that happening. Only 4 ops left. Nuclear test ban, US, Japan. I could, yeah, jam this with Warsaw at the end. Okay, spacing NORAD, which is successful. I think we give this. event IP war, and then do Warsaw. All right, gonna go back there. Yeah, I want to get this Europe Dom if he doesn't have 5-year plan. I suspect he does, but I could be wrong, and plus it'll come back even if he does have it. Weird to take this. And I mean, I'm confused, but I'm often confused, so that's, not unheard of. He can't spend China if he does have 5-year plan in Europe. EEU is a card I'm... Okay. Eh, yeah, it's fine. It's access. All right, let's take this shot. We need a 6. And we got a 6. Oh boy. That is exciting. Now we get to see a 5-year plan come out. But we'll be up by 10 here. I mean, we are up by 8 already. He doesn't have mill ops. I guess this doesn't really matter since we're given Warsaw, but still fine with it. Okay, so is he going to take Pakistan? Could take India with Warsaw Pact. Don't hate that. It's bad for, obviously, I mean, if he redraws IP war and it hits. No, he's going to spend China. That is scary. With CIA unseen. This is 8. I could do 7. I could also do, well, Nasser's still around, but I could go to Jordan with 2 and take Dom that way. I don't think that's worth it. I also don't know if taking this is worth it, but it's just, so naked and exposed. Let's just event this first. We have to event it first. 5-year plan CIA, we could... Oh, that's so scary for him. I mean, it should be scary for him. Yeah. I think we just take this. A poke of this leaves us presenceless. We don't want to be controlled for sure. Okay. All right. All right. Oh boy, this could be the end of the game. Duck and cover, 5-year plan. The last time I did this, I 5-year planned CIA out of his hand, out of my opponent's hand. I 5-year plan CIA. Yes, yeah, that's what happened. So it's worth it though. I mean, we have duck and cover. We're gonna vent it right here, and he doesn't have China, so I mean, he could have. Well, actually, he does have nuclear test ban, and he also has UN. So I think he's gonna get out of this anyways. Maybe we don't even bother with 5-year plan because we don't want to hit Europe. That is getting scored no matter what. But I do like duck and cover anyway. So 5-year plan. He might give us CIA too, which is not the worst thing because we could probably get Africa. Also drawing, I didn't mention this, but drawing D-stall. Huge. So big here. De Gaulle, 5 5-year plan. I captured Nazis. Comic-Con. Okay, so he has a bunch of cards. He has Nasser, Europe scoring, UN, nuclear test ban, U.S., Japan, and CIA. I think this is still the best play here. Because that'll get us up to 18 points. Yeah. Exactly. So that's Europe and duck and cover. And yes, if he doesn't get points here, we can win with captured Nazis. So if he has Asia, that's going to stop everything. But if he doesn't have Asia, that puts us over. Or it puts us to 20. I think we might have this. CIA, Nasser against NTB. Yeah, he doesn't have any points that we know of. There's only 2 cards we don't know about, so there it is. All right. GG's. Turn 3 US steamrolls. Exciting. All right. Well, we win turn 3 against Michael Mitchell. Now we're 7-4-1. We are knocking on the door of the playoffs, but still have 8 games to go. Thanks for joining us, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is Frantzypantz signing out.